Okay, I have to replace all these dimensions to do them properly so that they're using baseline dimensioning. I was going to delete them all at once by highlighting them all and hitting delete, but I want you to compare the difference. So, under annotation, under smart pick, under annotation, the down arrow under the smart pick allows you to use baseline dimensioning, which you should pretty much be using baseline or chain, one or the other. Anything else you're doing is probably sloppy. So for now on, what I would do is I would just go right to baseline and start dimensioning everything I think I need. So I like to go from the start to the finish and grab everything in between. I could grab this line, I could grab this line, okay? And I would have those 3 dimensions, but I don't like this line going through the part either. See how this one does not go through the part, so this would not be a good dimension to add to your baseline. So we're going to undo that. And try this again, where I go to annotation, under the down arrow, grab the baseline, start with your datum, and go over, and then work to the next one inside. And then you have to hit the green check to accept it. But what's nice about this is you see when I grab this, they move as a cohesive unit, all keeping at the exact ANSI ASME specs about how far apart they're supposed to be. So I can delete this out and delete this out, where I have this one. See, it moves right to where it's supposed to be automatically. I'm going to delete these 2 out using my control button, and then just hit and delete on the keyboard. Again, I use the control button on my keyboard to grab both dimensions, and then I right click and hit delete. Oh god, of course, where is it? I don't see it. I'm going to just hit delete on the keyboard. Oh shoot. Delete. Delete. So again, baseline dimensioning under annotate, the down arrow, select the baseline dimension, and again I'm going to go from here to here, and then grab this one on the inside next, and it just automatically adjusts itself. I'm trying to move it over, but it doesn't let me until I hit the green check. Then I can slide one over, and it keeps them both moving. I'll do this one more time. I'll hit the green check to accept what I've done. Back to annotation, the down arrow under smart. Missed. I don't know why they make that so big. Annotation, get that little tiny down arrow, I can barely see it. Baseline, from the bottom to the top to this edge over here. Now that is interesting. I've been trying and trying to get that to change. I'm going to hit the green arrow. That's weird because I just got that gap different where this one is not. And how in the world did that happen? I don't know. Because what I've learned is you're supposed to be able to go to settings, document, settings, dimensions. This is for arrows, how big the arrowhead's going to be, which is confusing because this here is supposed to be my spacing. You can't even really see this box anymore. They updated it, now it's a tiny little box. I had changed these numbers around, and it looks like for some reason it's different on this one, but not different on this one because it's too tight. Ideally, I want to change that to be a 1/2 inch to give me more space on the vertical dimensions, but nothing happened there. Again, that was under settings, document and properties, under dimensions. And I was pretty sure it's this one. You see, it changed, but nothing got changed. And I don't see anything else I can change to change the distance between these dimension lines. This beyond the dimension line should be this extension line, how far it goes past the arrowhead. The gap is the distance easiest to see it right here. This gap is what that is. So why it changed magically the gap here, actually changed the gap here and didn't change it here, and why they're different, I don't know. Again, I hit the green check, and under annotation, this down arrow, go to baseline dimensioning. I always go from the bottom to the top and then pick anything in between. And you see that now that gap is huge. So I don't know why this gap is so big, because this one didn't come in big. So I have no idea. So hopefully we can figure that out in class, what is going on with that. Next will be establishing datum A, B, and C for this part.